This one's a little bit on the religious side, but don't take it too personal. So someone asked me to cover a little bit as far as what is the true meaning about baptismal and the role of a godmother or a godfather. I was brought up with a mentality of excuse me, the role of a godmother or a godfather is to step in when mom and dad perish. That's how it was presented to me as far as the role. But the more I thought about it, technically being a godmother or a godfather, it's really almost like taking an oath. In the armed services, there is a oath that is taken that goes, one of the portion of it is, you will defend the Constitution against foreign and domestic, right? So that is a big responsibility. Something equivalent to that matter would be, as a godmother or a godfather, you're going to lead, protect, and serve. Yet, nowadays, when it comes to that role, people are just quick to jump on and say, yeah, I'll do it. And then there are requirements that you have to have in order to be able to be a godmother or godfather. You know, you'd have to have all your sacraments done through a Catholic religion. And if you don't have that, then you can't be one. But yet, the way I look at it is, I understand the purpose behind having all your sacraments done, but what I don't understand is, how come you're never in your that child's life, you know? So the big day comes, there's a big ceremony, and then after the ceremony there's a big party, a celebration, because now you are, looking after a child. But it's not about the party, it's not about the glamour, it's not about, oh, look at me, look at what I'm doing. It's always been about, what can you bring to the table as far as leading this beautiful lost child to complete a task that needs to be done in the name of their creator, And all these folks that claim to be godfathers and godmothers, they're not really honoring the oath. When was the last time you saw your godmother or godfather? I know mine, I've never seen them, because I acquired those types of individuals in my life at a very young age that I had no clue what it was all about. So when you're going to acquire a godmother or a godfather, you're not supposed to get your best friend, and you're not supposed to get, your neighbor or someone you talk to all the time. You're supposed to get someone whom you talk about how to, There's a book called the Bible, and for a lot of people to understand how that book works, you just simply have to see it like a collection of journals. And in those journals, you will find phrases and passages that can give you some sort of calibration so you can continue to strive to move in the direction that you want to. It will teach you about finances, it will teach you about love, it will teach you about relationships, it will teach you about joy, and it'll definitely teach you about life. Now, truth be told, I don't believe that I'm speaking about a book of a certain section. No, I'm talking about these books that are out there. They have different meanings, different names. Whatever it is that your religion is telling you to do, and there's always some sort of manuscript. The sad part about it is not complete. If it was, you wouldn't be able to understand it. But we're not sent here to 100% follow one person to tell us how to do things. We're here to enjoy the process and the experience of life and listen to many and come up with our own conclusion that can help us if you open up your mind to the universe and allow the universe to explain to you what it is you're trying to learn. So, when you get godparents or sponsors, they're supposed to be an extension of a family, of a spiritual family. You're supposed to grow that spiritual family to allow you to understand things that you don't understand. And I've said it before, when it comes to relationships, it shouldn't be that you go down to a courthouse, sign a document, and have a witness, and now you're married. No, it should be a test drive as far as asking questions of that person whom you want to get with. You're interviewing their family members, their co-workers, their so-called friends, and you're getting as much information as you can to see what type of person it is that you want to get with. You can't just allow your eyes to see something and say, that's what I want. I mean, you don't just grab a vehicle and buy it. You test drive it. And if you do grab a vehicle and buy it, chances are it's because you went to a car dealership that you saw it get off of the trailer, brand new, 0 miles, and they just, drove it onto the lot, from the trailer to the lot. Then of course you're just going to turn around and purchase it without even thinking, because you fell in love with what you saw on the outside. You didn't really take the time to open up the hood and try to learn what's inside, what makes it tick. Well, a relationship is the same thing. You should take classes that teach you how to be respectful, that teach you about relationship. A relationship is like eating your favorite meal every single day for the rest of your life. Not all of us can do that. Not all of us will. And just remember, when it comes to a relationship, one will always be happy and the other will always be broken. That's how it works. I'm yet to see a relationship where both sides are happy, both sides are content, both sides are making things go. But when it comes to the role of a godmother and godfather, we're supposed to take that sacred, close to the heart, to really stand tall and show what the true meaning of leadership is. So I hope that helped to let you start to pave the way to do your own research and figure out if what I'm saying is somewhat true. So remember, don't quit, don't stop, keep moving forward.